Hello gang, it's Saturday the 16th of April 2016. I'm having to rush through a show today, gang. I've had to rush, I won't rush what I'm saying, but I've had to rush one out to transmission very quickly. To transmission, record it, I don't know. Well, I've had to rush one out today, especially for Matt Joplin, because he starts his work at Asda at 2 o'clock this afternoon, boys and girls, and he was very, very disappointed to wake up this morning and remove those bits of crust from his eyes as he opened, and the first thing he does, apparently, and I didn't know this, apparently one of the first things he does in the morning, no, not that, no, please, don't make up your own jokes as you go along, dear. No, not that. One of the first things he does, he reaches out, feeling who? No, will you stop making up your own jokes? Just listen to what I've got to say. He's feeling for his mobile device next to the bed. Probably, Matt, which he has trouble finding, mainly because he has a floordrobe. Do you know what a floordrobe is? It's like a wardrobe, but it's all on the floor. Yes, Matt, when he gets in, usually drunk 7 days a week, he just tosses off. Sorry? Stop it! He just tosses off, boys and girls, just before he gets into bed. He tosses off all his clothes onto the floor. Well, what did you think I was going to say? He tosses off all his clothes onto the floor along with the mobile device. And he's like this in the morning, and he can't open his eyes because there's all those crusty bits that stuck his eyes together. So he's pulling this off, and eventually he realises, and what it is, I'm telling you all this because he was very disappointed this morning, only to eventually find his phone among the piles of infected clothes on the floor, full of bacteria and stuff like that, like the rest of the house that he lives in, because you don't keep it clean, Oh no. Have you been to Matt's house? I've been there. Oh my God, what a dump. What a dump. The place is never clean, dear. It really isn't. You want to get some of this, Matt? Look at this, what I've got. I found this in Waitrose yesterday. Not that, maybe, I don't know if you probably won't sell this in Asda. So if you can, save up a few more pennies and go to Waitrose and get this. Look at this. Method, all floor cleaner. Lemon and ginger what a shame you can't smell it. Oh, it's lovely. Now, boys and girls, don't drink this at home. This is not a drink. Matt, who I'm talking to at the moment, is actually a sort of person, he sees a bottle and he tries it straight away. He is known as, in the industry, and I don't use this as a swear word, I use this as a word of description, a pisshead. Matt is a bit of a pisshead, aren't you, Matt, dear? Anyway, you want to try this in your house. All floor cleaner, Can you hear that? There is banging going on. That's my neighbour Dave putting up yet another picture of me. Isn't that wonderful for him? Because Dave doesn't see me. Dave and Karen, who live next door, they don't see me enough. So they did ask for some of my pictures to put on their wall that they can look at when I'm not there. I think that's a lovely thing to do. You don't actually have to ask me for any pictures. You are welcome at any time to take a quick screenshot. Perhaps would you like to take one now? So that you can have it on your mobile phone or on your computer at home, maybe. You could have me as your wallpaper. Are you? Shall I pose for you? Here we go. Ready? Okay, take your screenshot now. Have you done it yet? Would you like another one? Just a moment. I'll do another pose for you. Right, shall I do the thinking pose? Are you ready? Take your screenshot now. Did you do it? And now take your screenshot now of me telling you off. You can say, oh yes, I was very naughty today. When you're naughty, and you don't feel that you've been told off enough, just look at this photo. Are you ready? Okay, take your screenshot now. There you are. Look at all these photos I'm providing you at no extra cost to you or your internet service provider. Anyway, back to the story about Matt. Yeah, try this, Matt. You can get this from Waitrose. Method, all floor cleaner. You don't mix it in bowl. No, you just squirt it onto the floor and go over it with a mop. How wonderful. And the kitchen at the moment is smelling lovely. Since I've done this, there is no longer a smell of cat's piss in the kitchen. It's so, so much better. Lemon and ginger method cleaning. £3 a bottle, dear. You don't have to rinse or anything. Spray it on, quick mop, and it's done. Oh, and something else I found, Matt, that would be very useful for your disgusting house. One moment. Is this. This is a new fragrance. Power and Fresh Advanced Multi-Purpose Dettol kills 99% of all bacteria. So whatever you do, Matt, don't get this on yourself because you'll die. You are bacteria, dear. Look, Dettol. And it is, what flavour is it? Hang on a minute. It's pomegranate and lime. Oh, it's lovely. I can't believe a minute. Oh, it's lovely. Pomegranate and lime. Isn't it a nice bottle? Isn't it? I was actually attracted by this bottle, boys and girls. It's beautiful. So there you go, Matt. Anyway, so it's taken me now 6 minutes to explain why I've had to rush out this show today, especially for Matt, who's starting his work at Asda at 2 o'clock. So I hope we're in time for you, Matt. I really do, my darling. In future, I'll try and get... If you can, perhaps you could send me a little list of your schedule for the week, your timetable. Then I'll know at what time to bring the show out, especially for you. Okay, Matt? Thank you very much. Now, some birthdays... I've got some emails as well from... I'll do the emails first, then we've got some birthdays to do. Got to say hello to Kiki D. Now, it's not that Kiki D, Don't go breaking my heart, star. That's what I want to be. That's why I want to be a star. Or words similar to that. That's not the Kiki D we're talking to. Because someone said, oh my God, I can't believe Kiki D has left a message on your Facebook. Someone said that to me the other day. I think it was Tim, actually. It was Tim, good old Timbo, who we love very much, who comes to all karaokes all over the country. No. This is another... There are other people known as Kiki D, believe it or not. There are also other Chris's in the world. There are other Chris Reardons. I found another Chris Reardon who is also a puff. Isn't that unbelievable? There's two of us, dear. Oh, dear me, he's much younger than me. Anyway, Kiki D says, thank you so much for my birthday song, Chris, the other day. Chuffed to bits and sung so beautifully. Thank you very much. Do try my best. Incidentally, when it is me singing things, whether it's happy birthday or a song or something like that, I just want to point out I am singing live. I'm not like the Spice Girls or Cheryl Cole or people like that. Generally, little girly groups. I do actually sing live. Okay? I'm not Beyonce, Beyonce, whose the lips are moving and the sound comes out a second later. No, I am actually singing live. Thank you very much. Reference to the cat litter you were speaking about on Thursday, because we didn't do a show yesterday. Very, very busy yesterday. Very busy. Reference to the cat litter, because regular viewers to the show would have seen the show on Thursday, which mentioned the cat litter. Now, my cat Katie, she's now got a cat tray because she started weeing the bed. I don't think she can make it outside anymore because she's quite old. She's 18 now, and. So I've got a cat litter tray, but I find the litter all over the kitchen floor, from one side of the kitchen to the other. It's not a small kitchen I've got, and I can't understand how it travels from the cat. I mean, maybe the cat litter is alive, dear. Maybe little feet pop out the bottom of the cat litter and transport it to the other side of the kitchen where my kettle is. Not actually on there, but on the floor, which is now clean because I've used my method cleaner. No more smell of cat piss coming from the tray. So much better, dear. And clean and fresh, unlike Matt's house. Back to this. You can buy a tray with a lipped top. Now, what does that mean? So, if the bottom of my mouth, right, was the bottom of the cat tray, and that's like the side of the cat tray, do you mean like this? I don't think the little stones can come out because I will hit lip, and then fall back into the tray. I'm going to, I'll tell you in a minute. eBay Pets at Home, or a covered one with a door. So like a little house, like a little toilet house. Like a little toilet house. Good for privacy for Katie and controls those also awful odours. Yes, so... And Kiki D also says, get rid of that awful cat litter, get her natural wood pellets. So I shall have a look into that. The only thing is I have just purchased a very, very large thing of white Sunny Cat. So I'll have to get through that first, and then I might try the other one. But I like the idea of the little cat litter house, and I have now purchased one from Amazon on one-click ordering. One click, and it generally arrives the next day. Although I haven't had an email to tell me it's arriving today. Maybe it's not coming today, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. My little cat litter house is on its way, boys and girls. Not expensive, about 14 quid I think it was. That's all it is. 14 quid. So she'll have her own little toilet with a little roof on it and a door as well. How lovely. How lovely. And Adam, hello Adam, I hope you're better now. Adam's had various chest infections this year, haven't I? I have too. Do you remember that one at the beginning of the year? January. Oh, it's 3 months ago now. Knocked me out completely. Had to stop work there. Strange though. No trouble breathing. Incidentally, anyone who joins us at that point may think this is a disgusting phone call. We don't do this. This is a perfectly clean programme. A clean programme. Adam says, I use Sunny Cat Pink. Is that like Sunny Cat White, but pink? Is that what it is? Is that because you're gay, Adam? You think that everything has to be pink, dear? You're going to turn up at one of my karaoke nights in a pink tracksuit, in a pink car with your pink house, are you, dear? Adam says, I use Sunny Cat Pink from Pets at Home. That doesn't go all over the place. And also, he says, of course, a lipped tray. So I've ordered these things. Well, a minute. I dropped my pen. So I have ordered the little cat litter house. Okay? And when that litter runs out, I shall order wood pellets. I shall go down to Pet Shop and order some wood pellet type things and see how that goes. All right. Thank you very much for the advice, you two. Incidentally, Katie did go to the vet Thursday. I don't know if I told you about this or not. Anyway, to have her toes clipped. And it looks like I've left it. I feel bad about this. I'll tell you. I'll tell you anyway. The claw had grown. One of them had grown a bit too long and was going into her pad. So she's had to have that done. They're all cut now and all nice and cleaned up. But she's got an infection in one of her toes. Interestingly, not the side where it grew in, but another side. And the vet. I'm really sorry if you're eating something now. Then either stop this video or carry on. Right, I should tell you. As she squeezed one of her paws, green pus came out from between the nail and the toe. So they said to me, "Oh, well, so we're best to give her some antibiotics." Really, we'd like to. I remember what we've said about vet charges before, haven't we? We'd like to take a little sample of it and send it off so we can give her the right treatment. I said, "How much would that be for that test?" 100 quid. I mean, do me a favour. 100 quid to send a little bit of stuff off to see what it is. I said, no, just give me the antibiotics. We'll try that first. I think the total charge for that was about 51 quid. So that was toenail clippings, the antibiotics, some other little drops that I've got to put on her food once a day for anti-inflammation. You know what I mean? Anti-inflammation, I think it is. Some drops on her food, which she seems to like. When I put that on her food, she scoffs it up. I think it's got a honey taste to it. She quite likes the taste of honey. So I'm doing that at the moment. So 51 quid for that lot, which isn't too bad. But I've got to go back there on Thursday to see if that infection has cleared up in her toe. But honestly, 100 quid to send something away for a test. It's a lot of money, isn't it? So I said, no, just give me the antibiotics and we'll try those first. We'll have to do it by what's that called now? You know when you cut something out, it doesn't matter anyway. When you take that out, did that cure it? No. You take that out, does that cure it? No. What's the word? What is the word? I know I can hear you shouting at the screen. There's no point shouting, dear. This is a recording. I am a recording. Please leave your message after the tone. Boop. Anyway, so that's that, okay? Now, we must say happy birthday to some people, boys and girls. First of all, Steve Imrie. Hello, Steve, who was my best friend for many years when I used to live in Wandsworth. That was my first property that I bought, a one-bedroom flat in Wandsworth, and Steve lived in the area, and we became very, very good friends then. And I just separated from my wife and all that a couple of years before, and then he became my best friend around there. And we had other friends as well, Adrian and Chris and Gary Reynolds. We were kind of all friends like that. So happy birthday, Steve. Steve now lives in Norfolk with his family, and I'm very much hoping to be able to meet him while I'm in Norfolk in a couple of weeks' time at a caravan for a week. And bad news there's no 3 telephone signal. None. And barely any Wi-Fi, so we'll see how we get on there. So happy birthday to you, Steve. He used to come and help me with the mobile discos as well. We could have some stories to tell you there. I tell you, some of the stuff we got away with when we were doing mobile discos. Happy birthday, Steve, and hello to all your family there, especially the little girl Bethany, who's now, she's 16 now. God's sake, long time since I saw her. Happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday to Ian Little. Ian, who I worked with at Central Station Bar in King's Cross. Ian was there for about a year while I was there. I think he was there before me, and I came along, and we were together about a year. We're working together there. Happy birthday, Ian. Happy birthday to Ben Taylor. Ben is a young lad. He lives up in Lincolnshire. Friend of my nephew, I think, Gary. And his wife Stacey. I haven't seen you for a long time, Ben, so I hope that's going all right for you up there as well. So let's sing to you all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve, Ian, and Ben. Happy birthday to you and you and you. I just about managed to get three names out there. I don't know what I'm going to do eventually when I get a long list of about 20 names with their birthdays all at the same time. So happy birthday to you all. Just before I go, just to let you know, Radio 2 has a temporary radio station on at the moment on DAB, national DAB. You'll have to rescan your DAB radio possibly to get it, I don't know. But it's Radio 2 50s, and all the music is from the 50s. It's only on for today and tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, Radio 2 50s on your DAB radio sets, do a rescan possibly to find it. And they're playing all music from the 50s today and tomorrow. Have a lovely Saturday. I think I'm going to the cinema tonight to see either The Jungle Book or The Huntsman, one of those two, because I've got a night off. Have a lovely Saturday. See you soon. Ta-da.